All right, so guys, we're gonna take a break from Star Wars: The Black Series today. Pardon the scratchiness. I'm still fighting off that stupid summer cold, but I got something in the mail today. Something that finishes something. So if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already know what it is. But if you don't follow me on Instagram, hold on just a second, and I'll show you what it is. Oh, hey everybody, Papa Gord here, and yes, we're gonna look at Marvel Legends today. I know they're not my most popular or most watched videos, but you know what? I have a few of them, more than a few that I'd like to review and put up anyway. Now if I can just there he is. So I got a package from Alan in Saskatchewan. I was looking to complete one of my Build-A-Figures, and of course, the one part I needed was probably one out of the two hardest parts to track down because the figure, if you got it with the figure, just really secondary market prices were just ridiculous. And had I been smart, I would have nabbed them a few weeks ago and it would have been great. But Alan hooked me up big time and just charged me retail, which is so awesome. Again, huge shout out to the collector community who like to look after their own. So I got, and we're not going to review this guy today, but Spider-Man Homecoming homemade suit Spider-Man, and he's not bad. He's kind of got his Spider-Man pajamas thing going on or what have you, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted the piece that came with him to finish this guy. Luckily, was able to make a couple of trades to pick up a few of the parts that I needed to finish off his giant wings, which we'll get to in a minute. Let's just look at him. Now, I only do have, again, like me, one issue, one complaint, and I wish he would have come with an unmasked Michael Keaton head. That would have made this probably one of my absolute favorite Marvel Legends of probably all time. I totally dig, like, look at his friggin' feet. He's got his big claw feet. And, you know, he's rocking the bomber jacket and, like, you know, a fighter pilot's mask and the whole bit. You can see his, like, piercing, well, not so much. Oh, yeah, you can pick it up a little bit. His piercing green eyes, like you see in the movie. So, yeah, he's got, you know, double jointed elbows, so he does get greater than 90-degree bend in his arms. Not a whole lot, but, you know, it's there. His head movement is like absolutely crazy. But again, if he's flying, you kind of expect him to be able to get good head range. And you can even get him to bury his head way down in his chest. So he's got great range on his head. Got some nice clicky motion. So, you know, he gets not bad back and front. Again, he does have some waggle going on there, which is always good. And then he doesn't get crazy amount of bend. Got just the design of his legs, but you know what? That's okay. I am more than all right with that. And then his giant claw feet, like he gets crazy, like flat back. Doesn't really have a whole lot of front, and then he does have the pivot on the back there. So again, looks good. Love the details, you know, like what kind of looks like more like a parachute harness he's got rocking on there. His collar does kind of look like it's textured. You know what? Hasbro could have probably gotten away with doing some of that fur like on the Gamorrean guard. I think they could have been able to rock a fur collar on him, but you know what? That's all right. Just all the subtle little details between the golds and the browns and like the military greens and the silvers, and there's just so much to look at this guy. Now, he also does come with this stand, and that's to help hold up the wings. because he's got impressive wingspan. So this one, like most of the Build-A-Figures, it's 6 pieces. So I will show you the wings first, and then we'll stick them on them. So, and we're not even gonna, I'm gonna have to go way back. Like, there we go. Like there, that's his wingspans. So I will point out this part here and this part here. These are the 2 really hard ones to track down, because these both come with the 2 Spider-Mans. The like his homemade suit, and just in his Spider-Man suit. And I'm trying to think if one of the wings, because Moon Knight's in this set as well. Let me just flip the box over and take another quick look. So Moon Knight's number 3. Yeah, so one of the wings was from Moon Knight, and I know he can get pretty pricey as well. But again, most of the stuff I picked up in trade, so I didn't have to worry about that. Although Moon Knight is one of my favorite Marvel characters as well, so I wouldn't have complained if I would have had to get Moon Knight to get the wing. But you know, you got all these moving pieces for all his, you know, it's right there, so that moves. Turn them around, up. I usually kind of display the wings like that. Helps take a little bit of the pressure off. But again, lots of detail. You really got to get in there, and that's, we can get some reflection from the light. But you can see it looks like kind of like a patchwork going on, like just so much there. I mean, I don't know if they could have maybe hit it with a bit of a wash, like a silvery wash or something, just to kind of bring it out a little bit more. But the greens really pop. He's got a little bit of blue and purple coming down on the back side there. And so we're gonna snap them on. And they do clip in really nice as well. And there you go. Like, let's get, like, look at that thing. It's just absolutely insane. And then, so if you need to, take the stand and it will slide right up and in behind him. So it does give him a little bit extra support, because these are pretty massive. I can get him to stand on his own, but it's, where am I going to put him now? I don't have quite the shelf space to put this guy anywhere right now. But I'm gonna have to move some stuff around, and I'm gonna have to keep him probably posed this way, because I definitely don't have room to crack his wing, give him full wingspan. But you know, they got more on the hinges as well. So I mean, you know, you could, I don't know, do whatever kind of crazy stuff with the wings. But yeah, this is awesome. Probably, top 3 Build-A-Figure, I think, easily. I think this one is fantastic. Like I said, if they would have been able to at least give us a Michael Keaton head, then I think he would have been probably one of the most perfect Marvel Legends, in my opinion anyways. I mean, you can agree or disagree. That's, you know, freedom of speech. But I totally dig him. I may have to see if maybe somebody does custom heads of a Michael Keaton, or yeah, and see if how that'll look on here, because he's awesome. I wanted, once I got him, I knew I wanted to get the wings, because you just can't have him just sitting on the shelf with nothing. And like I said, the interior wing pieces right here, we'll flip these back so you can see these 2 pieces right here. Again, these are the hardest ones to come across, and especially the homemade suit Spider-Man. Now, am I going to keep that one? I don't know. Maybe I'll trade him, and pick somebody else up that you know, that I'd prefer to have, because I don't really care much for that, for his homemade suit look. But you never know. I might change my mind. But I think that's going to do it. Voice is starting to get a little more scratchy, so it's time to take some cold pills and some Halls and hit the sack. figured I'd do a Legends today. Carter and I went and hit the cheat theater tonight and caught Endgame one more time, so you can't go wrong to go see it for $6. And we were 2 out of 6 people in the entire theater, so nice and quiet. Got to enjoy the film one more time before it comes out on digital tomorrow, or when you guys see this will be today, and then another couple of weeks and we'll have a hard copy of it. So anyways, that's gonna do it for me. That's gonna do it for the Vulture. So comment, share, like, subscribe. Let me know, do you have this guy in your collection if you collect Marvel Legends, because I don't. Yeah, so you know, the likes and the comments really help out the channel, so I appreciate you know, any thumbs up and comments. Tell your friends. Let's grow the channel a little bit more. And then yeah, that's gonna do it. So we'll see what I review next time. But until then, you guys have yourselves a great day.